feather-taking mattress.
No, Hall, don't touch.
And
Holland, don't touch.
And this desk he would have had, although he says how he had a stoop, he didn't have a porch. So he said he would take the desk and sit it on the stoop, and that's where he would write. He had 1, 2, 3, 4. He had 5 chairs, and this one didn't count because that came from my mother. How am I getting 5 chairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I only had 4. I don't know. So these chairs would have been the same kind of chairs he would have had. Quite exactly.
This one here on the wall? Is that a little stool?
The stool?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just, that's a stool you step on to get up higher.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, it's a step-up stool. He did have a table, and as far as we can determine, it would have been a table. That's how we get another chair. This is a table that becomes a chair. You know how I'd have to take the stuff off to show you how this lifts up, and then then that's the back, and then there's a chair there.
Yeah.
And he said he had a closet. Now, there's no evidence that he had a clothes closet. What he had was a water closet. And so I have an authentic of the period water closet back here that he would have had. So those pieces of furniture are authentic to the time. And I can show you how that water closet works if you'd like.
Yeah.
Okay. So he doesn't say that he had to wash up somehow, and he did shave. But right there is the water closet.
Ah.
It's a lovely one. I don't know if he had one this nice.
Thank you.
So some things he talked about that he had to cook with were a skillet and a frying pan. And I thought a skillet and a frying pan were the same thing. So down here I have a skillet and a frying pan, and I didn't know what the difference was, but I talked to the curator at Sturbridge Village, and he said the difference is a skillet has feet, a frying pan does not. So I was able to find a skillet with feet.
Yeah.
And you can see how that would sit on the coals.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Raised up.
yeah. We don't really know what the inside looked like exactly, so, but the outside, and one thing I don't have the wood shed. He built the wood shed with extra wood that he had. But I'll get out of your road, but anyway, if you want to see Jeff, this is a picture. Maybe you want to take a picture of it.
Yeah.
This is archival. This is an actual picture of that corner of the cabin from which I take it. You want me to do anything else?
No, you're good.
From which I counted the sidewall courses and the roof courses and the bricks.
Wow.
And you can see the similarity, pretty exacting similarity.
Yeah.
Of the chimney unit.
It's incredible. So this exact same number
Yeah.
of everything.
He bought 1,000 used bricks.
Oof.
And he didn't need 1,000 used bricks. He went and got too many.
Yeah.
But
How many do you need?
so I used some of them, the extra bricks. I bought 1,000 used bricks. I used some of them for the root cellar, and then I still had some left that I used for a walkway. Yes. What? Huh? You're outside now.
You can come out here. It's alright.
I'm going to be outside pretty soon. So, this is what it is today, Jeff. I did want to show you this because I talked about this. This is the cabin that is at Walden today.
Yeah.
Now, if you look at the corners, I don't know if you can look carefully at those corners. You can see how they are covered.
Mm.
Whereas if you go out and look at my corners, it will be more like the corners of the picture that you just took a picture of, where
Right.
it laps the cedar shakes are lapped in the corners. So this suggests that it is really a stud building rather than a timber construction. Yeah. So you can see there are a lot more things here than he listed. But everything that he listed, I had originally for the 2 years, 2 months, and 2 days that he talked about.
And then
So
afterward-
I'll get out of your way, and unless there's something else you want to ask me.
No, this is great. I'd just like to take a look a little bit longer. Thank you.
Yeah, like I was telling Jeff, have you been to Walden?
I have not,
Okay,
no.
when you go to Walden, you will discover the site where it is. It just gradually goes down to the pond,
Yeah.
and so this is not very gradual.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's oriented the way he oriented with the important. I mean, this is kind of important. You have the fireplace to the north. That's where the cold comes from. So you put the fireplace to the north and the door to the south. And so this is oriented properly, windows east and west. But we actually, this is kind of a flattened knoll here, which we would come down here and we'd sit here for years. This would be a place where we'd come back down and sit. Therefore, the pagoda. So it was, so when I said I'm going to build this, it's really, I'm not going to build it in the front yard.
Yeah.
So this was really the only option that I had. So if you're going to build it, how are you going to get into it and orient it that way? Because it's too much of a slope. So that's why I added the porch. And then of course the porch is, it looks just, I can show you the picture of the Lingonberry store. It looks just like it. So, and it's from the same era. Well, I'm talking 1842. Oh yeah, can you look at the root cellar? It's a mess probably. Maybe, hopefully there's no animals in it. Open the door. If the door's not open, open the door. Is the door open? It's open. Okay. You can go in, or there's gonna be, I'll tell you what, there's gonna be spider webs working in there. I've never cleaned up. There is a tool, a fireplace tool hanging up. Use that and take break up the spider web. If you want to, that's what I usually do. If you want to go in, Fortunately, I did come down here and clean this 2 weeks ago, so I was glad that when you asked, then it was not a problem, because it is cleaned up. It is, I really scrubbed it out this time. But as you can see, I never had time to I just don't run out of time. I just can't do as much as I used to do. Oh, it is. It is. Oh, it is. Yeah. 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 Well, and I've got enough energy to do 3 hours of work in the morning, and that's it. When that's done, I'm done. Where'd they go? Yeah, oh yeah, it was a place where we had this particular event was up here, and the pagoda was up here also. And so I just moved them down, get them out of the way. And started building. What'd you think? Got any spiders in there?
Spider on your leg,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Fun
little adventure for them to.
Oh, incidentally, I said poison ivy. There is poison ivy. Do you know poison ivy? There's a big bench of our poison ivy right there. Not that. Yeah. If you see it, Lion, do you see what is the poison ivy? I didn't realize it was that. That's not poison ivy. Let me come and show you. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, let's learn what poison ivy is.